Hey, what's up? Me. Music is funky. Oh, here we go. No, no, not yet. Okay. So no bingo board for this one. Welcome to the Future Game Show Spring Showcase. Watch along. That chat box is very yellow. Won't actually be. Yes, what are we expecting for this? Personally, we're expecting the Oblivion remake, remaster, whatever it is. Expecting that. Expecting Jurassic World Evolution 3, maybe US Park Survivor. That'd be nice. Survival. Survival, it's called Survival. It's a... What is up with our webcam? A webcam looks like garbage, right? Oh. That's slightly better. Do I have a filter on it? No. Oh, this is from when we did the static effect. Either the Alan Wake stream or maybe even older. That'd be an old Phasmophobia thing. Hasn't started yet. We are live, so like, guess they're late? Very unprofessional. That mean we can show shit though. Hold on. About to see some cool shit, chat. Get chat? What this is? This is official Shadow the Hedgehog bangles. These were only released in Japan for Sonic 3. And they were pre-order exclusive. Maximum 3 per person. Oh, we just realized you're right. Holy shit, you are right. The hell, you were told this was at 8:30. At 9? The hell? Okay, we're making a cam thing. Hold on. We can talk for Oblivion about that long, right? I mean, we can. Absolutely can. So, Shadow Hedgehog Bangle. Simply. Hold on, let's actually look at the. Yeah. Simply. Jump out like that. You. Put them on. How about that, huh? Cool? They're shiny. Shiny. Only has one. We have two. So going into our Shadow cosplay. So a really cool detail is on the inside. It's Project Shadow. That shit's cool. Like that. Does anyone know how long this is gonna go for, by the way? We guessed around an hour, but like... Games rather than showing it, right? So maybe their thing has... Don't mention how long it's gonna be for. Hope it's not longer than an hour. Need to get to bed. Need to like get ready for a trip tomorrow. So like, because apparently this isn't starting until top of the hour. We're gonna go BRB. Sorry about that. What's this text? Oh hey, it's our BRB text. Perfect. Color of that. I can sec. Hey, hello. Sorry about that. Are we're on countdown now. Move the chat over there just a little bit. We decided that we needed to eat something. We literally like got home minutes before starting the stream. And we're just gonna hop into a public call on our
Shadow.
screen. Games control. Yeah, so there's a rumor, like a 3-stage rumor, that Oblivion is getting a remaster or a remake of some kind in Unreal Engine. And technically, like, it kind of leaked officially, and that's an odd sentence. But basically, what happened was Microsoft, when they were buying Activision, had to like give a bunch of reports to the FTC, and one of the reports that they gave was their upcoming games before the pandemic shifted things, and that included an Oblivion mention. Okay, the audio's gonna get really loud on the stream for a few seconds. Warning for that. Okay, we were just making sure we're setting up better audio cap. This old OBS scene get our current stat. Browser audio. Go. Record audio. Good. Copy those. Here. Here. Yay! We have a functioning stream again. The other things that it talks about Remedy games. Remedy are gonna show at least FBC Firebreak, but people are thinking maybe Max Payne or Control 2 will show up as well. That'd be cool. Be down for that.
Hello there.
Oh, hello there, Motto.
Okay. Muting the stream now. That was a bit irritating.
Yeah, I think you should be on good volume, hopefully.
Yeah. Sounded okay.
So, we're gonna get you up.
Okay. I'll just open the stream. So we're all waiting for Among Us 3D, right?
Among Us 3D Native. Hello, Misan. Welcome. If you want to, you can join the call on Discord if you want to. Yeah.
I love.
Up.
Misan, if you just click the voice channel we sit in, you'll automatically join.
Yeah. Then it'll be up to us to do the complicated audio management, but that's okay. Motto. Him.
Correct.
Or... Yeah, right.
Okay.
Why did a Discord
I-
audio end up in that? What did you say?
All right. I'm just looking what Misan says. I'll see if I can figure this out. I hope you can. I hope you can.
Oh, that's our mood every time we have to do anything on this. Maybe I'll figure it. Oh.
I'm so used to Discord, it's actually kind of strange seeing people, but like, I still get it. It's not like Discord is necessarily intuitive with that, because it does this whole, I don't know how you call this sort of design, but it basically eschews a lot of buttons and specific panels, just like click the thing and get there.
Yeah.
It's how a lot of mobile stuff is made, because that saves screen real estate.
No, our webcam is not that bad, but like we really need to get a new webcam at some point.
My webcam is only 720p. I'm just glad I don't have to use it.
To be fair, maybe we
Wait.
are. What resolution are we putting out video in? Because we believe this one is also set.
I can tell because it's written on my camera. I'm not even using it for my videos. I don't know why I have it.
Yeah.
I guess for when I have to do job appointment calls.
So what do you think of Shadow the Hedgehog bangles?
Oh, very cool.
They're so they're so good quality. We're really happy with them.
Huh?
So shiny and like they're a little bit big, but like they need to be. We think we can actually like probably like fit them quite nicely around like a jacket arm for a Shadow cosplay.
Yeah, it also fits because they are also quite big on his arms and would
Yeah.
only not slide off because he has these massive fucking gloves.
Yeah.
No wonder he keeps using his feet for everything.
So the feet is the next thing. Like gotta figure out the
Honestly, that would be a funny experiment, trying to put on these massive gloves and trying to shoot a gun with it. That's his real superpower. I'm assuming you have multiple of these?
of the bangles.
Yeah.
2. So the pre-orders allowed you to order 3 per person. You weren't allowed to get any more, which is kind of silly because like obviously Shadow has 4, but so you were allowed to order 3. So we asked Oni. That's okay, Misan. We asked Oni if she wanted one. She was like, yes. Originally we thought we could order 4, so we were gonna get 2 each. But since that wasn't possible, she got 1 and we... It was nice. The only thing we kind of wished it did was we wished it come with some kind of nice stand for like presenting them. They do feel like they would look nice on display. Yeah, Miss, you weren't here earlier, but we have yeah, put the camera back up. Have Shadow's restraint bangles. Official ones.
Inhibitor ring is what they're called, I believe.
Maybe. Yeah, I applied for rock support. No, we applied for being a official content creator, getting a copy of Croc. No reply yet, but fingers crossed.
Oh my god, a sponsored Croc stream?
Yeah,
That would be
we
amazing.
might get a sponsored Croc stream. Well, kind of sponsored Croc stream. It would be so much fun. We feel, be like this stream
It
is brought
literally
to you
would be
by.
sponsored if they give you a free copy for a stream that is sponsored.
It is, but it's not sponsored in the same way as like you
Big
know.
YouTubers who get a lot of money for it, yeah, it wouldn't be.
I feel like yeah. I mean, it is, but I feel like it's like normally when people think a sponsored stream, it's like unrelated to the thing they're playing. But like, yes, it is technically still sponsored.
Maybe they give you money.
Don't think so. That would be nice. But no, I mean, honestly, like we're kind of surprised they didn't actually ask you to like specify what platform you wanted in the actual application, which we thought was strange because we've applied to these things before, and that's normally part of the original one.
Here's the copy for Google Stadia, you're welcome. Oh
Yeah.
I remember when Baldur's Gate came out in like the first early access. I think even like before the early access even started, they announced that the title would launch on Stadia, and it would be available if you buy the service or something immediately. And my brother literally said, "There's no way Stadia lives long enough to see the release of Baldur's Gate 3." And he was right. Stadia was dead by the time FK got a full release.
Yeah.
It never appeared on the platform because it doesn't do early access either.
Loriza. So like,
Damn,
were you
imagine-
here when we
imagine
talked?
if-
Were you here when we talked about Visor Man?
Visorman? What?
Were you not here for Visor Man? It was during the I think it was during Never Turn Back. It might have been SA2. It was one of the two. When like Visor Man was a game for the, I want to say the Ouya. It was like a GoldenEye homage game, but a dev that clearly was way in over their head and put out a Kickstarter for it. It looks like garbage, and like we just brought it up because we remembered it, and we had ended up doing a deep dive into the developer's history on stream and like finding out like an RPG Maker game they made and stuff. And we're not super interested in like figuring out. But we're surprised. We thought you were there.
It could have been during the Never Turn Back streams because I haven't been able to watch all of them because of my work.
We're gonna
Or
check,
if I
because-
am there, I'm still often muting the stream,
Yeah,
having
yeah.
to do a call.
Okay, so there's a Gardic phone from that was like the best game or something. Hold on, where is it?
So the only thing I was thinking of when you said Visor Man is A, Visor from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, and the other thing is, of course, well, that's not really of course, because I don't think a lot of people know Wario Land, but there's a item in Wario Land called Visor Man,
Oh,
who shoots a rainbow laser.
God, you're right. You were not in this. You're right. Yeah. So yeah, the two games this person had done was, well, they tried to do Visor Man.
Okay,
It's starting. But yeah, anyway.
hopefully Visor Man remastered on
Visor
the
Man
stream
remastered. It never released, but Visor Man remastered. Oh, we're gonna move the chat away from watch both ones.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your hosts of the Future Game Show Spring Showcase, Jennifer English and Nolan North.
Oh God.
Hello
frame rate drop when the
everybody, and
character
welcome
models
to the
appeared.
Future Game Show Spring Showcase. My name is Jennifer.
Oh no,
Hello.
closed
So
caption.
you probably know me best as God's favorite princess.
Can you hear the stream well,
most
chat?
interesting girl in the world, aka
Let us
Shadow
know if we need to bump it up.
Skate 3. It's a pleasure to be here. In
Yes, I know who you are.
How would you describe it?
Ominous.
Ominous auditorium to get you all up to speed with the latest video game news.
God, I played so much fucking Baldur's Gate. I can't even hear her as her own person. I just see Shadow Hardware.
Yeah, same.
Thank you, Jennifer. But alas, I'm going to subject you all to one anyway. Yes, it is I, Nolan North, the voice of Nathan Drake, Dr. Richtofen, and a bunch of other guys you've probably spent 30 or so hours with while sitting on your couch. If you haven't heard of
Is
No,
Nathan Drake
sorry.
took the substance.
Little high
Didn't
volume
play
of-
any of the Uncharted
This
games.
British dude called
We were
Ben
about-
Starr,
we were
running
about to
around
ask about
taking all
that.
the jobs I used to
Is
get.
Nolan North really known?
been
Is
hosted one of
is
these
Nathan
shows,
Drake
I
really the
think.
most known
Need to do something about that guy.
character
Murder.
he played?
But that's a problem for another time. Because
That
over the next
depends
90
on
minutes,
what
we
your
are laser focused
Based on
on
this,
introducing
he's
you
like
to a
in The
new
Last of
generation
Us.
of
He
players.
is the
You can
Penguin in
expect plenty of
Arkham.
gameplay trailers and
He is-
exclusive
What?
presentations from some of our
In Last of
industry's
Us?
brightest developers.
He's what?
And there's also going to
Sorry.
be some world premieres
in
which
Last of Us?
will be revealed as we work through today's
Yeah,
show.
David.
No harm in it.
Who the fuck is David?
Don't you think?
Never.
Is he a gay guy?
You've got one to kick us off, and I'm not one to
He's
keep
a
you
leader of a
waiting.
group of
This is the
cannibals.
next project from People
Okay,
Can Fly,
never mind.
the team behind Gears of War and Bulletstorm. Let's get into it, shall
He
we?
is
Let's.
one of the player voices for Saints Row 4.
Well, we'll premiere.
Okay.
And Oblivion Remastered looks different. This is Jurassic Park Survival, right? No, this Ark is probably Ark.
Well, that doesn't look like Ark, I think. Crossbow? No, this is Ark, you're right. The Dodo gave it away. That's the same model they used for previous games.
This is interesting because we already know that what's it called? Death Ground is gonna be here, so multiple dinosaur games confirmed.
Hopefully this one's better than the last Ark they made.
But this isn't Ark 2, is it?
Well, depends on what your definition of the part 2 is.
It's not Ark at
Oh,
all.
no.
It's Lost Rift, apparently.
Okay,
I
now
saw
we're
the
cooking.
fucking
That
Dodo
was
and I
your
thought,
first
like, oh
look
no,
at
this is
Lost
like...
Rift, which is coming to Steam Early Access later this year. But you can wishlist it right now. and join the Lost
Dinosaurs
Rift
actually
Discord for more
becoming like
information.
the new trendy thing, maybe?
Jen, I feel like you'll have something to say about this next trailer.
Yes.
But there
This
is
one
a second
is quite
Ark game,
special to me.
Survival Ascended.
We've got a new trailer for Clara
That's basically a Ark 2.
It's all
It's more of an
about
Ark remake,
the character
but,
I'm playing
like,
in the game.
Ark
which
2
is
was announced, remember?
now on this giant
Oh, yeah,
screen
right.
With
behind
Vin
me.
Diesel.
I cannot wait for you all to hear how her
It is
story
supposed to
unfolds,
come
but
out
for
this
now,
year.
Here's an introduction to your new favorite character in video games ever, Maya.
So we are excited about this game. Very
Lumiere is
excited
not
to see.
my home. Not the way it is for you.
Having second thoughts about the expedition?
Please. I'm more ready to go than you are.
Ooh,
The rest of us only have
heterosexuality.
a year left, but you've got 9 good
Do you know what
years
this game is
before
about?
your Gamage. You don't need to leave.
I have no idea what this game is.
So
One
it's
year
like a
out there
fantasy
is better
world where
than 9
every
years at
year
home.
a mystical magical clock counts down
dance
a number
begins.
and everyone that age dies. Yeah.
That's... Okay.
This is basically like this is some Final Fantasy app shit. Like it looks so fucking cool. Yeah, we know Arc the animation has lesbians. We have it in our watch list actually because of that. But we haven't gone around to it yet. But yes, we will. We will
Honestly,
one.
the way I just thought about it, it made me think of a, like,
Finesse and grace.
there was like a TV show, I don't know if it's global or if it's just in Germany, where basically there was a virus that killed all the adults and the children made like tribes and shit. This is what I was like thinking of when you said that.
Oh no, so this is basically like the number's going to get down to 33 now. So, like everyone 33. Everyone in the world is now under 3 years old.
Love
So you're
to
playing
see it.
as
That was a
those
closer
people
look
trying
at
to
Jen's character,
destroy this
Mael,
witch
in
that's
Claire
killing everyone.
Obscure Expedition 33.
Oh, it's
coming
killed
PC,
everyone 33 and
PlayStation,
above. I
and
was like,
Xbox
I'm
and
32, so
HD
next year it comes to
so now you
32
go
and
now.
I'm
I do
33,
hope
so I
you get a
skip the
chance to
number.
Check it out, and if you don't, I will crawl through this screen.
Okay, no, that's not how it works.
Yeah, it looks really
Yeah,
cool.
the tribes, my son. That's
As
the
we've got
show.
The next game from the horror maestros behind the award-winning Stasis series.
So it
Here's a
did.
closer look at
It
animal
was
use.
not.
Oh, did
only
he say
here.
award-winning Stasis series? What is that?
This place wrong. This place not right.
You say that about every place.
With insistence. Wrong. Smell wrong. Smell bad.
Smells the same to
With
me.
urgency. Move. Now under.
Yeah, we do appreciate the Tamagotchi on the rat.
If this
With
isn't
growing impatience. Be quiet.
I also like what you play as a monkey. I don't
And you
normally
do that in a
like
lot of
monkeys, but
We would argue you play as monkeys in most games.
that's true.
It's
I
so
like, but
funny.
this one's not as ugly as the ones I've seen other games, so.
It's so funny when like someone tries to like one-up us on biology and stuff to be like, actually they're apes, not monkeys, about humans or whatever. It's like, yeah, apes are
I know
old
that
world monkeys.
specific trapping. I know that wasn't gonna fly.
Oh yeah. I mean, I know you knew that, but like, this looks cool. This looks kind of like System Shocky. And as a result, a bit Doom 3, although it's very physics engine reliant, can be annoying. It looks cool.
You're sure this is the right way?
Like the Tamagotchi is so cool.
Very good. Better than smelly hate. Better than run. Run.
Like a rat with a Tamagotchi like strapped to the butt. Like fuck yeah, that's character design right there.
Yeah.
So far this showcase is pretty cool. Dinosaurs, cool ass fantasy game, and what's this called? Animal Use Protocol. Okay.
Huh.
That seems really interesting.
Animal use
I was
protocol
thinking
is
Planet
coming
of the
soon
Apes
to
when I
PC,
saw
so
it.
stick
Yeah,
it on
first I
your
only
wish
saw it
list
well, but
if
then the
you
rat
want to
was
see more of
talking.
this Tamagotchi rat companion.
Now, as we learned earlier this year, Capcom's cult classic samurai series Onimusha is making
Yeah,
a major
Onimusha's coming
comeback.
back.
And thankfully, for those of us who want to catch up, there's a remaster of Onimusha 2 Samurai
Given what
Destiny
recent
on the horizon.
Capcom
Here's an
titles
insider
were
look
like,
from the
I'm
game's
less than
developers
excited
with a
about it.
focus on Hell mode.
This is gonna have
Brand new
a billion
one-fourth
DLCs
difficulty.
with
Yeah,
such
yeah.
absolute
Massive.
garbage,
Yeah.
so
It's unfortunate.
I'm not.
But it's the Onimusha 2 remaster, yeah. At least that won't have a deal.
They'll figure out a way to put
They'll
DLC
figure
in
out
it.
a-
They did
Oh
it
yeah,
for
here we
Resident
go.
Evil
New Hell
remakes.
mode.
The name says it's all, really. Hell is an extremely hard difficulty mode. All it takes is one hit from any enemy, and you'll
Play
die
the first.
instantly. It's not for the faint of
Have we played
heart.
all the Onimusha games? I think we played all the Onimusha.
I
That's
haven't
the
been
play
able
first
to
four.
complete
I
it
think the one was
myself yet. But some members of the staff have been able to
I
pull it
haven't
off.
played a lot of action games really.
So I hope everyone
Like
tries it
Samurai
out to see
Resident
if they
Evil.
can get through it.
But like,
Although I did drive my friends mad one time because they got me
original
into.
game was the
Don't
first
laugh
time
at
I
me,
was in
but this was
charge of the
PSO2.
So it has a special place in my heart.
and,
this remaster brings
I
a
was
lot of tweaks.
Telling
Apart from
them
the fact
I
that
wasn't
the graphics
really
are now
into
in
the
high
game.
definition,
And
we've
then
also
we're talking
included
like,
whole
oh
new
yeah,
life
but yeah, these
improvements to make
bosses
it
are
more
it's
fun
so
to play.
hard, you're gonna enjoy them. And they're
So
like,
if you're
no,
new to
I
the
beat them
series,
first
this is a
try.
great time to start.
So I'm like,
Especially since the
not
first game is
bad
available
at
too.
action games.
I'd
Still
love
with
everyone to
Monster
experience
Hunter,
the world of Onimusha
I'm not
and
like
explore every
pro,
nook and
like I'm
cranny.
not the master rank
So I look
masters.
forward
I
to
know
your
they're
support.
like really tough, but
yeah.
it's also why I say that I don't think Dark Souls was that hard because I didn't have much
Capcom's
problems
remaster
with the
of
first
Onimusha
game.
2 Samurai's Destiny is coming to
speaking of
PC
that,
and
actually,
consoles on May 23rd.
I had an
later
idea.
this year.
I haven't
Don't miss
decided if I'm doing it yet.
Our next
But-
game is Nitro Gen Omega,
Oh.
a turn-based tactical RPG, ooh, my favorite,
Looks
where you
interesting.
control a
Sounds
mech full of mercenaries.
Oh, wait,
Let's take a look.
I want to play Dark Souls again from the start with my old playthrough in the corner of the screen. See if I can beat the game before the end of that cancelled playthrough. This is like 78 parts or something. It's a really long let's play. game. Oh, we wish
This
we liked
looks
it.
cool.
This looks cool, but we don't like the. This. We wish we did. It reminds us of what was that game? Hi-Fi Rush. Everyone was talking about how cool the game was, and we're like, it is really cool. It's just that the character designs are not vibing with it. Okay, actually, the characters are better, but the mechs don't vibe with us. But hey, like, looks great. Fucking cool as hell. And you know what? More mech games with women in them? Yes, please.
A love letter to shonen anime.
I
Nitro
thought
Geno Mega
of,
is coming soon to PC.
oh my
Now
god,
we've got
what's
another
it called?
interesting game. It's the remake of the end of the
It
greatest
was like a
RPG of
recent
all time.
Hero Dimension game. I just can't remember what it's called.
I'm afraid not.
You basically
Final
can
Fantasy
assemble a
VII?
team of heroes from like different dimensions, and it's like a
Divinity Original
tactical
Now you just
roguelike
name the
game.
games you're in.
No way, yeah.
Actually,
It
this
was
is a
also
metafictional
really
cover
flashy,
where
like
you
this game.
unravel the circumstances surrounding a lost JRPG from the 1990s.
Oh wait,
Literally
okay,
no
this
idea
sounds
what you just
interesting.
said, but I am intrigued.
Ooh.
Set in like a... Okay, we love that premise of like something set in a game that wasn't released.
Hi, I'm Lucas Emanuel,
And I'm Jacob Dominic.
and we're two members of CoinDrop Games, making the remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time.
Again!
Remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time is a faithful recreation
It's the same
of
issue as the last
hour
one
of
for us.
everyone's favorite RPG. You know,
We
that one
wish
all
we
know.
liked how the game looked.
You'll start this remake at 99% complete
Like,
in the
it
middle of
looks
the last
really
dungeon,
cool,
with
it's just
an
not
inventory just full of healing
in direction.
potions
Like, that
you're just
font
saving
alone
for the
was
boss.
like bugging us. We're too much.
I
we're
was
too much on
never
aesthetics.
that type of gamer. I'm using my
That's okay.
consumables.
This remake includes the original game's manual,
We love this
Director's
concept though.
commentary,
Like, it
And the
reminds
game's
us
director
actually
had to
of a
translate this part of the game
in
entirely
a,
by
like,
hand using
short
Japanese
story.
to English
We
dictionary.
and even clips of the unreleased documentary.
wanted to
I
write
never
at one
loved
point.
anything that much. And the only way we're going to get that again is by staying exactly faithful to what that original game was.
If you didn't know what the greatest RPG of all time was, I suppose it would turn this into a deduction puzzle game where you'd have to use these
It
bonus
actually is
features,
interesting. But
deductive
like,
reasoning,
it's
and
a
little bit of
remake
creative thinking
of a game that
to
doesn't.
figure out how to complete the
Oh
last
god, can
hour of this epic.
See, it really appeals to us. We don't like how it looks. Like, the presentation, it's just not doing it for us, unfortunately.
Be for real. Who hasn't heard of
Anyway, we had an idea for a short story about, like, you know how all these various, like, MMO isekai things, where, like, people get stuck in, like, a RPG world with RPG rules? They're very popular for light novels.
Yeah.
We wanted that.
My brother's a
but
big fan of them.
We wanted that, but the twist is it's an MMO that has been shut down.
We're still hard at work. on this
There's no other
recreation of
players.
This all-time classic.
Only
But
NPCs.
We hope you'll relive a little bit
Like,
of the magic.
that was the
Um,
idea
The
we
demo
had.
for the remake of the
It
end
reminds
of
us
the
a little bit of
greatest
what they're
RPG
talking
of all
about.
time on April 25th.
Too bad that already exists in Overlord, because that is the premise of Overlord.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Like,
The
like
MMO
exactly
shut
that?
down and he was like locked in the last day. No one was around anymore. And then he
The
falls
remake
asleep
of
and
the
then he
end
wakes
of
up
the
and he is
greatest
in the
RPG
world
of
and
all
no
time.
other players
That is the
exist, but
title.
all the NPCs
Lands
came to
on
life.
PC later
No,
this
the
year, with a
NPCs
demo
like acting
launching
like real
on
people.
April the 25th.
Yes.
Then it's not the same. Then it's not the
I
same.
think we've got another
Okay.
world premiere.
Phew.
Yes, we do. This one's an
Original idea
isometric
saved.
survival game based on a comic by Kyle.
I like the provocative question of what is the greatest RPG of all time.
Whatever you like.
Yeah.
No, it's actually. Never mind. Just
That
roll the
looks
trailer.
uncomfortable.
I get it.
Yeah.
Those monsters only exist in your head, they said.
Ooh.
Great material
Okay,
for your
so
art.
this art direction. Wait, based on a fucking comic book
I
series.
actually believed them. Until that night. Feels like I've walked straight into one of my nightmares.
This looks super cool. What comic book is this? No. No, it won't be. What? The Horned Man? This looks incredible.
Yeah, this looks really like a type of game you would play.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Guns, horror, zombies,
spiders.
girl.
I hate this place. Never heard of the comic. That's so cool, though.
I Hate This Place is coming later this year, but in the meantime...
Yeah, really, really cool looking game.
Now for an update on a puzzle platformer where you tangle with the strings of fate. Here's the release date trailer for
It's by Image Comics.
Oh, okay.
The Yellic is still around? Thought they died. Huh.
Not sure in what current state they are, but they exist in some form.
Maybe they got bought out or something and someone's using the label, I don't know.
Man, so I wonder if they're gonna have a trailer for Sinking City 2 here. Did that Kickstarter succeed, by the way? You know that?
Which is the Kickstarter?
Sinking City 2. I mean, oh yeah, it's funded. It's funded 4 times over. That's good.
Cute and creepy. That was
That's
Once
good.
Upon a Puppet, which is coming
Happy
to
for
PC
Frogware.
and
Frogware is
consoles on
Frogware is a great company. Frogware.
Let's keep things
Sorry.
moving with a trailer for a sequel 5 years in the making.
Huh?
Here's the latest transmission from Revenge of the Savage Planet.
Oh, Savage Planet. Right, that was a game. That's gonna be our reaction to every trailer from now on. That was a game. Okay.
The universally renowned Shamalama has a once-in-a-lifetime offer to accelerate your rise to be the galaxy's next
Like, we get to the
top
point
producer
is that they're like not funny on purpose.
Clicks and subs, and you can go up train with a partner. The Ding Dong
But like,
I know people who find this really funny. I don't.
Including Crash Test Dummy. Death is no longer permanent, but remains incredibly painful and hilarious. Ding Dong! You're dead! Selfie Scout. Snag more subs, snapping stunning selfies in our proven primo locale. Product Tester. Blow up your feed testing experimental products on space creatures. You're a freaking animal! STV Cribs. Now you can pimp your crib on the show everybody in the universe binges. Complete all 4 tasks, and you can keep that sweet chamois lock spacesuit. Guaranteed. Crash Test Dummy. Clock clicks with
wait, it's a third-person game now?
Bedazzle your likes with each side.
I will say,
I'm doing a first-person.
This kind of incredibly obnoxiously over-styled suit is exactly the kind of thing I would wear to annoy people in games. Oh, it has furry costumes too.
Revenge of the Savage
Oh yeah, that's
really
gonna
good
piss off
things
more
about the
people.
original
That's
game. We haven't played it, but like, it was supposed to be really good.
This is Anaya, Life After Gods, an action platformer where you chart the ruins of an alien civilization.
Okay. I know.
that art style looks familiar to me.
The gods are dead, but
Oh no, white-haired girl, you're a protagonist. Oh, that's what. Okay, that was a shift. Did not expect it to turn into a Metroidvania. Did we tell you about the, Oh, hello, Caravan. Long time no see, huh?
I do find it funny that the genre is just called Metroidvania. It's like calling platformers Mario Sonics.
Yeah, we really don't like it, but like we have to accept at this point that that's what they're called.
Yeah. I don't really play this type of game. I just generally don't play platformers because I'm bad at them.
Yeah. Did I tell you about our new role-playing character?
Do you mean Shadow the
No,
Hedgehog with a
not,
steel?
not Shadow the Hedgehog. The other one.
Actually, not sure then.
Okay, we're in 2 tabletop groups now. Did you see a new Life is Strange yet? No, not yet.
In fact, you can find all the games from today's show on the Future Game Show Steam page. Just
who knows? Maybe it'll be there.
Game Show
Steam
there.
into
your search engine. It's
going to play the latest one.
Anyway, Jen,
you need to buy the latest one.
About this next one, so take it away.
So,
and also,
the
Lost
best way I
Records.
can describe this
Before
is
part 2 comes out,
that it's
we're gonna
like Alien
stream part 1.
Isolation, yeah, with co-op.
Oh,
and
is this
Velociraptors.
Deathground?
Clever girl.
It's Deathground.
Yes, Deathground. Okay, sorry. Our tabletop character. Push away. Let's look at the Deathground. This is our most anticipated thing out of this.
Sure. They have shadows in the trailer. Already better than looking than Pokemon.
Oh, look at those feathery fucks. We love them.
In the outhouse.
The outhouse. This is so good. It looks great. Like, this game's been developing for a very long time. We've followed it for at least 5 years, I think. Remember the first Jurassic June we did? We were like, oh, we hope this game comes out this year so we can play it. And
yeah. So
shit,
one of the cool ways the like a raptor or like any animal with eyes on the side of a head is like when it like moves its head past you. And it looks like it's moving past you, but actually it's staring right directly at you because that's the direction their eye is pointing.
Okay, we're breaking things up.
Cohen says, I have autism and learning needs. I can express situations a lot, but not clearly, but you might have the happy that
particular games that we consider
we have autism as well.
Mainly ones to watch in 2025.
This is a neurodivergent friendly space,
anachronistic
and that's always going to be the
simulator
case.
where you drive pickup
We
trucks
have ADHD
with
and
medieval England.
autism. So like, we
Anachronistic
value
Siege
respecting
Simulator.
that a
Anachronistic
lot.
Siege Simulator.
Don't worry about that.
Congratulations.
And yes, he did the Jurassic Park, the thing. Okay, now we can talk about.
Oh yeah, I heard about Kingmakers. This looks fucking
This looks fun.
awesome.
Yeah, this does look fun. But now we can talk about our characters. So we're in a cyberpunk, not the game cyberpunk, but a cyberpunk tabletop game as well.
Kingmakers, you travel back to the year 1401 to help the real-life Welsh rebel Owain Glendower conquer.
He has a holographic VTuber skin projected over her body in real life, and a holographic and a streaming kit that effectively is an invisible, always following her around drone that she can activate at all times. She just go like, I'm live now.
Furthermore, all buildings are fully navigable.
He's just this
and
like
fully
super hyper pop, cute aesthetic anime girl that goes around like killing people and shit.
Complex
live on stream
with the same level of pathfinding fidelity.
Oh my god, like incorrect summary of Metal Gear Rising Mistral. Sorry, Jack, my chat told me to kill you.
Literally, so like we did a quick like test scenario.
Then we realized that if we're gonna do this, we got to do it right. Medieval battles involve
we did like a test scenario
so we're
today.
Simulate thousands of soldiers.
Where like all characters
And
got
this
to do a
isn't
short
like
bit of
Dynasty
thing.
Warriors, where soldiers kind
Like
of
a character
spawn
like
into existence as you approach.
like there was like a murder going on, and like the
Kingmakers are
murder was
always there,
escaping.
running their AI
Like my
all the
character
time.
like saw on the
Furthermore, we
stream,
realized
comes
that in a
in,
game with this scope, the
and
player would
like
be able to command his armies and fortify
the
his own
murder's like
outposts, so it kind of grew for there.
been caught
It's not something
by an
completely
explosion,
unique.
and it's like
A shooter
trying to like
with real-time
crawl
strategy
out of it
elements
and
that
like
rival
getting to
Age of
like their
Empires
gun. We like walk
and shooting
in,
gameplay that
pick out
rivals
their gun,
Helldivers and Space Marine.
and it's like,
Today we're excited to share a little
hey
bit more
chat,
about
look
the
at this.
destruction aspect
Like,
of the game.
let's see what this motherfucker's doing. And
every building, castle, wall, and tree in Kingmakers
guy like
is fully destructible.
turns his arm
You
into
can
like
blow it up
a
with a grenade
cannon to
launcher,
fire us,
take
and
it
we
out with
like
an
take a
airstrike,
spray
or maybe
can,
even
like
demolish
shove it
it with
into
a
the
tank.
cannon, like cause like this big pink explosion of
And none of
paint
the
as the
destruction is
guy
scripted
dies,
either.
and
It's
then
all
the cops
dynamic.
show up,
This is
and
Unreal
we're just
4's
like,
fast
ah, shit,
physics
pigs,
calculations.
and run
It's
off.
one of the reasons
and
we
like,
didn't switch to Unreal 5.
we're gonna do the same with
experimented
like
with Unreal 5.1 and Unreal 5.3, but
we're gonna
nothing has
we're
been
gonna
as
try to
fast
use as
on the
much
CPU side
obnoxious
as Unreal
YouTube
4
slang as
when it comes to
possible, you
physics.
know. We're gonna like
Finally,
refer
we're
to people
excited to
dying
share
as like
that you and up
unaliving
to 3
them.
friends can lead their own
We're gonna like be
lives as
murdering
hunters
people on stream and
join
then
in
like
on the
banning people in
conquest of
chat
England
for
in
saying
online co-op.
KYS.
This is the full
Like,
campaign, full online
stuff like
co-op,
that.
no compromise.
Like it's gonna be
This
so
means
much
four
fucking
players
fun.
feed
This is
Because,
a
like,
family fantasy stream.
building their
yeah,
own
because like
fortifications
we're gonna
and
be doing
buildings,
like heists
and
and
attacking
shit,
enemy
and
bases,
we're gonna be
either on
streaming
their own side
them
of the map or
all
alongside
the time. Our character
really
is
wanna
gonna
make sure that all
refuse
4 players
go
feel
without
just as
being able
responsive
to
to play
flick on the
as
stream.
if they were all playing a single player game
Oh,
or as
oh,
if they
you
were
can.
playing as
That
the host
reminds me
player,
of a
even if
bit
your
at
ping
the
is
start
not
of
great. Kingmakers is coming to PC early
here.
access and hopefully to all major consoles.
Oh my god, Saints
We'll
Row
have more to
3.
share about the game
Oh, yeah.
Where
in
Johnny
2025.
Gad
In the meantime,
puts out
please
the
wishlist
mask
King
of
Yeah.
himself.
Thanks for watching
Who doesn't
and enjoy
want
the
to
rest
be
of the show.
me?
That was a great bit, yeah.
Also, honestly, I was really trying to listen to you, but this game looks fucking amazing. I have to play that.
It does look really cool, yeah.
But already has a live
You can play Stronghold and then you can drive a fucking Abrams into the walls.
Anyway, I think
Yeah.
it's time for another world premiere. Grab your friends, your VR headsets, and your mobile phones for some reason. Don't worry, it'll.
Okay, this is probably not as interesting, so I can talk about my most recent tabletop character. So
Yeah, go for it.
mine is played for a card game, and of course that means I'm making a fucking robot. So his name is their name's more likely YO15 or Yon, because people don't like saying weird number letter combinations as names for some reason. So originally he was essentially the best version of an assassination robot that a card game anime would permit you to do by turning people into cards. He was a unit without backup because the people who employed him basically didn't actually know how to make Morphees. And then his unit got completely destroyed and he was like, nope, I'm actually out of here. There is no actual way to complete my mission. And this is like sort of angsty, but at the same time it's really funny to play up the robot aspects. And he like idolizes one of other characters in that story who's basically like Card Game Char. And Card Game Char took like an evil machine monster card and that turned him into like a half machine evil monster thing himself. And my character's like, I'm also an evil assassination robot. You can get better. And we were hunting a giant turtleneck in our first quest that was trying to eradicate like a civilization of sentient frogs because they killed the turtle race in the past.
That was your first
And I was like basically going like a heart to heart. Look, I'm a cold, ruthless killer assassination robot. You are a cold killer robot. But that doesn't mean it has to define us.
Alright, these next one's for all you.
It's so fun to do that.
If you haven't heard, the cult classic immersive sim System Shock 2 is getting a definitive remaster.
Oh, System Shock 2 definitive. Not sure how well it shows up on camera, but this is the character. Barely shows up. Yeah. It has a short skirt that, because it's a holographic projection, that you have full control of it. The skirt like is constantly fluttering, and it seems like it's always about to flash you, but never does.
Clever. Oh yeah, my robot has bunny ears because I refuse to play characters without them.
Valid. So, System Shock 2.
Yeah, this is System Shock 2.
Yeah.
Given how much fun you had playing the first System Shock remake,
Okay, so about that. You played it on a computer that did not run it well. This is not the remake though. This is like the remaster. They did it with Shock 1 as well first, and we really liked the System Shock remaster. The problem with System Shock 2 is that despite having a more legendary status, it kind of sucks. Like, it has some really good things, it has really good writing up until the ending, it sucks. and the gameplay often doesn't make sense. If they manage to actually like provide a tweaked experience, that would be great. I think System Shock 2 could be as good as its reputation, but we'll see. But yeah, we do need to revisit System Shock Remake now that we have a good computer. And Nate can play as a woman. That's fun.
Ooh.
You heard it here first, folks. The System Shock 2 25th Anniversary Remaster.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, System Shock is the game. It's a horror RPG.
You may have heard about the recently launched
shooter.
Shooter,
from
yeah.
our friends at GOG.
And BioShock is basically a spiritual successor to that. That's no longer set in the future. Oh, the GOG initiative. Okay.
Indeed, System Shock 2 is already part of the program alongside other golden.
We're gonna announce something cool.
Like Alpha Protocol.
God, Alone in the Dark on screen. Alone in the Dark mentioned.
I was in it, by the way. So, thanks, guys.
Victory for Andrea! Alone in the Dark mentioned on a popular stream.
And there's also Alone in the Dark 2.
Yeah, and probably 3 next to it, honestly. But like,
honestly, I couldn't tell you just
Sometimes
from the case.
It takes a single sound,
okay,
sentence, "Hello, my friend," or quick glimpse
They
to
got-
awaken that emotion. A warm feeling that brings back all the memories of times when all the problems didn't matter. It was just you as a superhero, fighter, racer, knight, waiting to conquer the world. Games are part of you.
Oh, this is like
They're a part of culture.
general
They're part of
GOG
the
trailer
culture.
thing?
Yeah.
Without preservation, all the emotions, creativity, stories, and innovations behind them risk being lost forever. How can we ensure everyone can play games today, tomorrow, and for years to come? Devs share the source codes, artwork, and even collectibles that you own with museums so they don't get lost. Gamers, play
Embrace
these
a
games and
Games
talk
Archive.
about
That
them.
feels
Make
like
them
an
live
insult.
forever. Vote and share your gaming stories on GOG Dreamlist.
We
To
do
help bring more
genuinely like
games
what
to
GOG
the
is doing.
GOG Preservation Program. Games within the program are maintained by us and guaranteed to always work on modern computers.
It's not the perfect
We've already
solution, but it is
future-proofed
a
more than
solution.
100 titles. Today, we are happy to say that the GOG Preservation Program is expanding with
That's
even
Tomb Raider,
more
clearly.
titles. You can play all of them right now on GOG.com. Let's take a look at the new arrivals.
I mean, the Underworld one.
I mean, that was in the background.
Yeah.
Fallout 2 was on there for a long time now.
Yeah, but
Ultima
this,
Series?
this means that they have been picked up to actually be maintained and functioning moving forward.
Ah, okay.
Which is good.
Yeah, I agree.
Do us a favor and head over to GOG.com to
Avatar
peruse the
2 being on
expanded
there is actually really
preservation
fucking
program
cool.
library. We've also collaborated on an FGS-themed sale, which you can find by heading to GOG.com.
Like, that game wasn't even functioning when it
FGS.
came out.
Okay,
That's-
at this point, you're probably
I'm
thinking,
making it work
Nolan
now.
North, why are you on the balcony? Where's Jennifer? Well, I'm going to be honest. I'm not so sure myself, but we're about to throw it out to a series of back-to-back trailers while I look for her. And way down. Jen? Jennifer? Anyone?
Okay, another Metroidvania, like.
We all know
It's more Hollow Knight / Dark Souls styled.
Yeah.
This world fell to the
Yeah, this monster design is basically all they need is a long tail they can swipe you with, and it's a Dark Souls monster.
Yeah.
That's just the thing I think about Dark Souls. It's
when
they even call it Souls. Like, I think that a lot of the enemies in Souls games act on such similar patterns that if you really get into learning how to read the movements, it's so easy to do. Which, of course, I understand, especially people with autism or ADHD will have a lot of harder time than other people would.
Oh, Jen Pam. Watching some trailers. Wait, hold on. Is this the game that like shielding a predator or something right now?
I don't know. I'm
not gonna watch that. Sorry.
If it is, then we can just talk over it. And,
okay, Rasmus is muted. So hey chat, you wanna get a better look at our RPG character?
Okay.
Here she is. This is Gigi. Gigi. It was really going to be called GGG, standing for Gaslight Gatekeep Gold Boss, but it sounded wrong, so we just went with GG instead. This is her holographic projection. Normally she looks very different.
All the Gao fans are now disappointed that you called GGG bad name.
Wait, what? Oh, you're right.
GGG is it's an anime reference. Next trailer. We moved.
Take this lunatic down for messing with the sovereignty. Let's make it quick. We're on the clock here.
Ooh.
Looks like
is this like Jagged Alliance?
I'm about to say, yeah, it looks like a modern Jagged Alliance.
That's handy. Getting this fixed up.
They're coming.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Well, Jagged Alliance. Jagged Alliance does have this kind of weirdo enemies. I know there was plant zombies in the last game. No, not Jagged Alliance. Wasteland had that. I don't think Jagged Alliance ever did something weird
no,
like
Jagged
this.
Alliance did not do that.
Although I'm of the impression there was robots in the second game, but I don't remember fully.
Svetlov could be anywhere.
Forever since we played them.
I know the first game was like super straight.
Okay, it's a new
IP. It's probably still inspired by Jagged Alliance because it looked really similar.
Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is adorable. It's the Toy Story room. In fact, so there was a Quake 3 map based on Andy's room in Toy Story 1 that we love to play. That reminded us of that. You can see all of that.
This game looks really cool, but I think it either might be like Celeste, where it actually gets the kind of following, but it looks like it could be too complicated for like a general audience.
It's really way up there. It's not a camera trick. If they ask you to go up there, do not do it. Okay, what's next?
While Uncle Nolan recovers, let's take a look at Neighbors Suburban Warfare, which is kind of like Rainbow Six Siege, except with pigeon poop bombing runs. Yes, you did hear that correctly.
Is strange FPS games making a comeback?
Are you okay?
I can't breathe.
Okay.
Apparently.
Wait, is this gonna be like in the Hello Neighbor universe or something?
That's how I took it. It even has the right art style for it.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking too.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, this doesn't. This looks kind of.
Okay, they just. This doesn't actually look all that fun.
Yeah, no, we're not really feeling this. Hey, probably for some. It's probably for someone, you know. Anyway, Kerwin, you were talking about Life is Strange, and like, the thing we're worried about is that the director of the last Life is Strange game, trans woman actually, lost her job shortly after the game underperformed. So we're not even sure, like, the team would be working on, like it's possible that whatever has been worked on since job will take a while to fix. Yeah, seems it's not actually based on Hello Neighbor. Just looks like it is. Which, unfortunately, is not a compliment, as far as we're concerned.
Reaffirm your property boundaries in Neighbors Suburban Warfare, which is launching in early access on April 17th.
We've got a development application for Hawthorne up next. This is a sandbox RPG where you build a whimsical community of woodland creatures. Very cottagecore gay. I'm in.
It's an open
world owl game.
You can build a community of woodland creatures, apparently.
RPG realm of anthropomorphic animals and fairy tale creatures.
Like Ultima 7 Serpent Isle on the shelf behind
He said anthropomorphic animals, but these animals are not. Oh well, this is more anthropomorphic. Okay.
Celebrate the season's traditions.
I'm not really super fond of the realistic art style, but like
and explore.
It looks really
You
cool.
can play Thunder Snail in it. That already makes it a better game. A good game.
Bringing this nostalgic world to life has been.
Why is the weasel called a bear?
And we're thrilled to be doing it alongside our players.
Bjorn's bear.
Hawthorne will leverage our experience making some of the world's most beloved RPGs to establish a new genre that blends
really
the emergent
interesting.
fun of sandbox games with a charming simulation of village life.
God.
It's a fantasy home
Cool.
you can keep returning to.
Is this what normal people experience in Nintendo Direct?
The different playable species
Like-
have asymmetrical abilities and limitations.
We always get to the point though with Nintendo
Your
Direct.
friends and your NPC followers must work together to complete jobs around the village.
Sorry, I didn't catch what you said.
Is this what
together
normal people
are
feel like
procedural
during Nintendo
storytelling
Direct?
combined to make
Like
player's story in Hawthorne a unique and enjoyable experience.
I legit, I thought, like, is this what normal people feel internal dread like? And I was like, what? Okay, now I understood you correctly the second time.
Okay, that font is not good for
And now, with our
readability,
incredible
but
community,
you know,
we have the chance to build something new.
early alpha, probably pre-alpha,
Okay.
but like this
Join
game
us on
is
this adventure.
adorable.
Follow and support our Kickstarter to help us bring the nostalgic joy.
Oh, they're
that
still
is
doing
Hawthorne.
Kickstarter for it, yeah.
We might contribute to this. Hawthorne. Hell yeah. Wishlist on Steam, Kickstarter coming soon. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're
A
down.
Kickstarter campaign for Hawthorne is coming soon, so keep an eye on the
that game looked
developer's socials
amazing.
for more information.
All right, for the Future Games Show historians out there, this next game appeared at the very end of last year's Spring Showcase as our one more thing.
You know, Jen, while we're on the topic of history, you know, back in my day when Emily and I hosted the first Future Games Show, it was all remote. None of this real in-person stuff. I mean, you kids don't know how good you're getting it.
Back in your day.
Mm.
Yeah, when did Uncharted come out again?
They tell me 2007.
Yeah, I was definitely still in school.
Yeah, at least you were born. Okay, let's just watch this new trailer for Industria 2.
I like making people feel old.
Yeah, same. One of our best moments last year was the day that The Sims 4 turned 10 years old. We happened to have a gathering at like 5 people, and we were like, we were opening it up and like talking. This looks like the game we want to play. We were like, hey, did you know today The Sims 4 turned 10 years old? And we just heard the entire room like collectively age. Lost Records, Bloom and Rage is a solid 10 out of 10. Watch Dogs and Birds. That's good to hear.
So-
We are gonna play that on stream.
So this is also an appropriate time to mention that this year is PS2's 25th birthday.
Yep.
But there is a sender at headquarters.
And when exactly can the PS2 come out?
Help me arrive there in one piece.
Like late February?
Nora, what was
Japan?
Atlas made for in the first place?
It was in March in Japan.
This.
4th of March, actually. Yeah.
Oh, it was 4th of March. Okay, we were close. We were close.
Meant to scrape the universe
Came out
space
here in
for data.
November 24th.
I mean, we're talking
Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
hundreds.
This looks
of
interesting. It's like a mix of like Half-Life 2 and
I guess
Doom
it
3.
didn't stay that way.
So it's a half good game?
We like Half-Life 2.
Yeah, I know, but that was part of a pun.
Oh, okay.
Defy an insatiable artificial intelligence in
I haven't played
Industrial
first
2,
Industrial,
which is
but
coming soon to
yeah.
PC.
There's so many scary games. Yeah, you're right. There's been a lot of horror games so far.
Historical kick to it.
Oh, this is not a horror game.
Because why not?
I don't know if this is gonna be something for me because.
Oh, never mind.
Wait. I was gonna think this is gonna be like a Harvest Moon type of game, but no, this doesn't look like Harvest Moon.
Rome has fallen. What? Okay. What the fuck?
What the
hell is this?
That first screenshot baited me so hard. I did not see this coming.
Update. We genuinely thought it was a Stardew Valley update.
Well, it wasn't Stardew Valley. I could tell from the art side. I was like thinking like, oh, this is a world premiere. Yeah. It's another Stardew Valley clone. But no, not quite.
It's like it's a. Oh, that sprite work is easy.
Yeah.
Wait, this isn't. It's like it's an RPG and an RTS. What is this? What the fuck? There are lasers now? We're confused.
Romestead. Oh my god, that name. Oh my god, that name. This is deducting a point for me now.
Romestead is a survival to rebuild the empire after the fall of Rome. It's coming soon, but you can sign up for the closed alpha at romestead.com.
All right, ready up for our second ones to watch. This time, we're checking in with Compulsion Games' Deep South action adventure, South of Midnight.
Was the Microsoft showcase? Don't think we did a stream for that. This game looks really cool.
Hello, I'm Whitney, and I'm the art director at Compulsion Games.
Hey, I'm Zaire, and I'm one of the writers at Compulsion Games.
Right now, we're working on South of Midnight. It's a third-person action-adventure game set in a folkloric version of the Deep South.
They're doing like a very risky thing.
So in South of Midnight, you play as Hazel. Her mother gets swept away.
Yeah, like a lower frame rate on the character sometimes.
And as
like
Hazel is looking for help, she encounters creatures who have like their own issues that she helps them solve.
When you said they do a risky thing, and I was like, what, playing a black woman in the Deep South? Yeah, that's really risky.
I mean, yeah.
About the creatures, specifically our narrator,
it's
the
Frampt.
Catfish, who you meet, pretty early on in the game, and he's a pretty important character.
A talking fish. Nope. Ain't no way.
Catfish is voiced by a man named Walter. So we really
I would talk to the Catfish
from the South, who would have kind of that southern really background and authenticity. And he's he's a great guy.
Oh,
he's
so
70
pretty.
years old, plays fiddle. Really cool. He was really excited about the project. I think this is one of his first voice acting jobs, if I remember correctly.
Go on now, scoot. I'll pick you up yonder after the.
This lower frame rate is actually really cool. It reminds me of like old cartoon shows.
You are set to heal Benji.
We think it unlocks during
he
combat
lives in this remote
because reaction times.
Community that has been abandoned.
We're not sure if it does.
Combat at 10 FPS.
As you explore that region, you understand kind of why it's been abandoned, what happened to Benji.
Yeah, you can see that it goes more fluid during combat, which that's probably a good thing. It does lose some aesthetical points for that, but like
off the grid.
The game needs to be playable. Maybe there's a setting.
Really on, you kind of get to know what their relationship is and what happens.
Honestly, that would be. I would watch that. I want to see someone play 15 FPS action combat.
There was a
wanted to make sure we had a
PS3
special
RPG
song for each of our
Time and Eternity
creatures you meet in the
where
region,
the whole
and
gimmick
that song tells a story.
3D
you learn about
RPG,
the characters and the backstory.
The main
through that
character
song.
was 2D animated and drawn. It's terrible. Like it's a bad game. But it was really bold of them to try and do this thing of mimic animation.
So the music is kind of done in parcels. So you'll
let's see
get
someone
part
trying
of a
something
story.
similar.
So you'll get a few lines, maybe 2, 3, 4 times throughout each zone, and they tell a little bit more of
Volume's
a story.
still good, chat, by the
And
way?
then when you unlock,
I never
most
feel
of the
bad about telling us
context,
if we need to alter the
you'll
volume.
have a final, either a
We-
boss fight
we
or an
hate bad
encounter with
sound.
the creature. And during that final encounter, like with Benji, when you're climbing the tree, you'll hear the full song.
By the way, if you want to see 15 FPS bad combat
South of Midnight launches on Xbox Series X and S, PC,
on a
and
PC
it's
that
also gonna be
struggles
day
with
one
it,
on Game Pass on April
Forspoken
8th.
demo
And in the
on
meantime,
Andreas'
feel free
channel.
to shout us out on social
Yeah.
On our
media,
own
tell your
PC.
friends,
Yeah,
order
we
wish
need-
list,
we need to
really get the
actually,
word out there.
Thanks for
If we're
watching, and
spoken
I hope
properly
you
at some
enjoyed
point.
the rest of the show.
South of Midnight is coming to PC and Xbox on the 8th of April and will be on
8th of
Xbox
April?
Game
Shit,
Pass
that's
from
soon.
Day one.
Why is everything
Shout
coming
to
out so
Devolver Games
soon?
For giving us a window into that world. Better yet, you can see more from South of Midnight in our FGS Live from GDC post show, which directly follows this broadcast. So stick around.
Wait, does GDC
The
have
universe.
that?
We're venturing into
The
haunted
universe is
landscape
testing your dedication to Shadow the Hedgehog.
It's a stalker-like
Yeah.
MMO first-person shooter set in a dark alternate reality.
Wow, another first-person shooter.
I don't think you could have used more buzzwords to make me not interested in this.
Everything
Alternate
is so-
reality MMO.
Everything is so
shooter.
muted and like noisy these days.
Yeah.
Actually, we shouldn't complain. There's been so many games we thought looked great. So.
We will create a new world on the ruins of the old one, as the great raven.
And the ones who didn't like didn't have this specific problem.
Yeah, yeah. So you know what? It's fine if this game looks like this. It looks cool. We do like the UI actually. It manages to both be clean and simple without being boring. I appreciate that.
I don't want to spoil it for you.
Although we are getting tired of the Skyrim compass being standardized.
Honestly, I just really don't like dark, alternate future scenarios.
We like them, but we do feel they are kind of stuck in the past a lot still. Like we said before, but like like for example, nuclear apocalypse, I think. Don't feel like
it's not so. It's not so much that the part of like apocalyptic scenario that bothers me. It's basically if the specific phrasing is like a dark future, a dark world.
Yeah.
They don't mean that circumstances are bad. They mean that people are just being assholes for no reason all the
fair.
time.
That's fair. Yeah, absolutely. You're right. Yeah, absolutely. Also, okay, Kerwin. Hope you have a good bite. Hope you have a good dinner. We are eating cereal
Everything is strange.
in games.
Our informant is weird.
And
Our
during games.
enemies are weird. The same goes for you too.
It looks fine.
That was
Fine.
gameplay for the incredible looking
Not gonna
Pioneer,
play it probably, but
which
it
is
looks fine.
coming to PC in 2025.
You know what?
What have we got next?
If
Jeff?
nothing else,
Well, we're
we
taking
appreciate
a trip to
someone trying the
19th century
Bethesda
Brazil
formula
to check out a cell-shaded
without being Bethesda.
roguelike called Hell Clock.
Okay. Oh. Can trailers stop doing that? Can trailers stop opening with a presentation that makes us think it's gonna be a completely different style of game?
This is Hades. Like Exiles, like.
What's Exile?
Ah, okay.
Oh, Path of Exile.
Path of Exile.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pointlessly large skill tree is what they mean probably.
Yeah.
Because honestly, if they said Hades, like I would have believed them because, like, look at
It
how
looks
this looks.
Hadesy, yeah. Hell Clock. That's a good name.
Yeah.
We don't like one-word names, but if your one word is a made-up word, it's different. Then it's okay.
Set your alarms because Hell Clock is coming soon to PC. There's also a demo available on Steam, so go check it out after the show.
Let's push things
Good
forward
logo
with a
too,
completely
honestly. Like
different
really
game.
good logo.
One that asks you to be the MVP
Oh.
in PvP vehicular combat.
Oh?
Nolan,
What's
did I
this?
say that right?
I have no idea.
Anyway, here's Rivals Hover League.
A vehicular combat game, finally! Oh my god!
It's been a while since we had a good one.
Yeah. or just generally once. This genre was almost dead for years now.
Yeah, oh god, this looks cool. Holy shit.
Finally, the thing I wanted to do in Rocket League the entire time. Shoot things dead.
Yeah. If this is good customization for the cars, and it looks like it does.
It really does look like it.
Oh.
Although I will say, if it doesn't have a lot of customization, but you have this many cars that look this cool, I would already be okay with it.
We need to play this.
Oh yeah, I have to play this too.
This looks great. Oh god. Rivals Hover League. Hell yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that looks great. That looks
Rivals
fantastic.
Hover League is coming soon, but you can check out the alpha test on Steam. Time for something scary, I think.
Fucking car games are doing
indeed.
well lately,
Let me
aren't they?
introduce you all to Finding Frankie, a haunted parkour game show starring
Haunted parkour game? Is that what it said? Or did it say haunted park game?
From the game's developers.
Yes, it explicitly says you can customize the vehicle on the page.
Oh no, it is parkour. Okay. Okay, so it's like what if Fall Guys was a horror game?
It reminds me of there was like a similar game to this. It's like where you play as zombies, and you also do like this murderous obstacle course, and you can like detach your body parts and throw them.
That sounds more.
And you can just I don't remember the name right now, but you can even just roll around with your head now, and you can pick your head back up later and shit.
We do appreciate the commitment doing like first-person parkour. That's like it's tricky to do, but this game really just looks like it's just hoping to be like the next game.
Yeah, this is streamer bait. This is 100% streamer bait.
Yeah. Not interested. It looks like Poppy's Garden of Band. All the other thousands of mascot horror. But for those people who like that, great. Good for you.
Watch your step when Finding Frankie comes to
consoles. We'll play Rivals Hover League, and you can play Finding Frankie.
Terrifying image.
No thanks, I pass on that. Can I play at least Kingmakers? Why do I get Kin assigned for bad games?
Violence and blood. Oh, we love that. This isn't Oblivion. We already forgot that we were supposed to say, oh, Oblivion looks different for every trailer. We said it for the first one, and then we never said it again. That was gonna be a bit. We're gonna say that for every trailer. We completely forgot.
I will remind you every stream from now on.
Oh yeah.
Every Shadow of the Hedgehog stream, I'm gonna say, oh, Oblivion looks different today.
If they don't announce Oblivion tonight, we're gonna like feel so sad because we marked this stream as playing Oblivion.
Wait, are you actually thinking we're gonna announce it?
Yeah.
Ah,
genuinely, like
I thought it was like just a bit.
No. If we were doing the bit, we would have written Elder Scrolls 6. But like the latest report, that's it's gonna like launch in like May. So like they haven't revealed it yet. This is the only big showcase announced, apart from the Switch 2 showcase. It could be at the Switch 2 showcase, we suppose. We figured, yeah, that's probably gonna be what they show. But hey, we can be wrong. And for all we know, the game could have been cancelled. We do know it existed at one point because Microsoft themselves gave us the document. But like, we'll see.
Okay, are they gonna show us gameplay, or is this just trailer material?
Yeah, this feels very trailer, but at least it's like, it seems to be done in engine at least, but like, yeah, it's very, yeah. Oh, it's Mountain Blade.
Mountain Blade, huh?
Mountain Blade 2, Bannerlord's War Sale, so it's 2 subtitles.
What a brilliant surprise. Mount and Blade 2 is getting naval warfare, a new faction,
okay.
so much more with the war sales.
Battlelords is pretty cool. I never really get around to playing it. I don't even dislike the game.
Here's the latest on an Unreal
Never played
Engine
Mount and
5
Blade at all,
sailing
actually.
adventure inspired by Firewatch. This is
You never played it?
Follow the Light.
Follow the Light? Alan Wake!
See, it's dark and there's lights around.
Yeah. Blue tone.
There was a harbor in Alan Wake, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
How long is this presentation?
No idea. We wanted to find out before the stream, but he didn't tell us.
Well, more than an hour it seems.
Yeah, we just hit an hour. Well, they did start late.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Saw someone say it was 90 minutes, but like we don't know where they got it. We couldn't find a single source for it.
I know it's like about 50 games I want to show. I didn't keep count, so I don't know how far we are in.
Yeah, no idea. Now, this is not a horror game, but like, I'm not sure what it's about.
Wherever you are.
Oh, okay. Boats. Or boats. Man, this year, boats are having a good year, FPS games are having a good year, cars are having a good year. Dinosaurs are having a good year. Like, holy shit.
Father?
Will. Follow the Light. Clearly that's a sequel
Just like
to,
Alan Wake!
Clearly it's a sequel to I Will, Story of London.
Is coming in 2025 to PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. What have you got for us next, Nolan North?
Well, how about a post-Ragnarok survival game? Okay, here's the developers of Cloudheim, Noodlecat Games, to give us the inside scoop.
Okay, I did not expect this music when they said post-Ragnarok survival game.
Cloudheim. Oh, Cloudhelm? Cloudheim?
Cloudheim.
Cloudheim.
Hi, I'm Billy Quick from Noodlecat Games.
This
Today we'll be
looks,
exploring some of the combat in Cloudheim, our upcoming game blending crafting with physics-based combat. This is a Greeble, an aggressive little furball with a lot of teeth. You could hit him with a sword, but instead, let's kick him off this cliff.
It looks pretty.
Greebles aren't the only threat out here.
I just noticed the giant monster in the ocean waiting around.
Who roll recklessly through the alley.
Did you see it?
Yeah, we saw it. This looks pretty, but it also feels...
Corvins, however, keep their distance with ranged magic blasts.
It feels like the
You'll want to pull
genre...
them in close with your lasso to dish out damage. Our combat system is built around using physics to juggle your enemies.
Maybe
the
not.
longer you can keep enemies airborne with
very
your kicks,
tired of
lasso,
crafting
and other
RPGs.
abilities,
No.
the more damage they take when they finally hit
It
the ground.
reminds me of Breath of the Wild, but not in a good way.
Here,
In,
our
like in
characters
your
place down
way,
mushrooms and
Breath of the
jetpacks,
Wild.
launching enemies high into the sky. With the right combos,
Yeah, I mean, the
battlefield
art
can
style
be
is
pinball
very
games.
clear.
Oh god.
Play solo,
No,
or team
I
up
hate
friends and
already
co-op,
hate that in
or
Final
combo
Fantasy
attacks.
14 if it's getting too noisy with
While you
a
explore the
big
islands in
build.
Cloudheim, you'll come
And
across
in
mysterious
SFX, and
portals that lead to
this
dangerous
looks
dungeons
worse
filled with
because
tough
it's not
enemies.
choreographed, so it can just overlap a million
You'll grow in
times.
Cloudheim by mastering weapons to gain abilities along 4 class pathways, each excelling in a different style of combat. Spellblades supplement their attacks with elemental magic.
At least it looks to be a
Outlanders break
single-player
armor
game,
to
right?
create
But did you say something
weaknesses.
else? We can barely hear
Treasure
what you're
hunters
saying.
focus on speed to exploit weaknesses, and sentinels defend and heal the team when dealing damage.
I haven't heard of it.
Choose the weapons and
Because
abilities that fit
the
your
thing is
style.
like, well,
You can
this,
freely
the first
switch
thing we
class
thought when we
just
started
by
this game was like,
changing
oh,
your
this is gonna be
weapons,
another
allowing you to focus on
Genshin
your favorite or make hybrid
Acer that's
builds.
gonna be
Team up
dead
with
in a
your
year.
friends.
you know?
Honestly, I saw these goblin-like things and I thought of the bokoblins and Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, we
And
did,
that's what
yes.
I'm seeing right now.
Wait, no,
Now
it is
here's
multiplayer.
Nasher
There's
to tell you all the
multiplayer.
important details about how to
It's-
wishlist Cloudheim.
Oh, it's like Valheim, of course. It's just like
Thanks, Nasher.
cartoony.
Cloudheim releases this year. Wishlist it now.
Well, it has very pretty lighting, so that'll be our nice thing to say about it.
Bring harmony to the realm when Cloudheim lands on PC, PlayStation.
I'm
and
sure there's
Xbox
gonna be people who enjoy it.
And be sure
Yeah,
to
and
sign up
again,
to
They will not be me, but
And again, like, yeah, we got other games, so it's fine.
We've got another round of back-to-back trailers up next, so keep your wits and blades always sharp. No, wait, not in favouring. Keep your wits and your wish lists.
He's so short.
We'll be back.
Maybe he's tall. You have no idea what that.
No, then I've got to get up to that balcony in a bit. How do you actually get down from there?
Well, you know, they didn't just hire me for Uncharted on my looks.
He does just look like her dad.
No,
we would totally be playing Cloudheim even on stream, but we were busy with Neighbors Suburban Warfare, probably,
Yes.
right?
Yes, Killer Apple 2025. Oh, another horror game. Is
Damn,
this an SCP
damn,
game?
Oblivion looks different today.
Wait, no, is this? You think this is Remedy, maybe? Oh no, maybe not. We thought it was FBC Firebreak.
Welcome to Section 13.
Oh, it's Section 13.
A top-down roguelike shooter where an interdimensional outbreak is just another day at the office. Operating from the shadows, S2P is a globe-spanning paranormal research organization. Their mission, capture and study things that go bump in the night.
Possible, I don't remember.
Where they keep the worst.
Hold on.
This title is like basically the names from SCP, but sure.
It's up to a team of disposable rank-and-file nobodies to get the
That's a
job
movie
done.
from 2022. That's not what we were thinking.
That's you. Meet Agent Red.
No, please, don't eat my... All right, Red, your time to shine.
She's new to the field, but don't let that fool you. She's packing cutting-edge mad science weaponry. She's one of 4 agents available to choose from.
8 was a
Whether
game
you're
before,
going in alone or
Movie
bringing
made it
some
hard
help.
to find. Yeah, Section 8 for
Now, listen
PC,
carefully.
PS3, and 360.
Whatever they were up to in that base, they weren't doing it on the
I don't think
books.
it's at all rated.
There's something big down there. And it wants out.
Oh, an update from Acon about the
It's up to you to plunge into the unknown.
What's the take on this style of top-down shooters?
Fight for the truth. And bring
We
some
grew up
light
playing
to the
Cannon
dark.
Fodder, which is like kind of the precursor to this style of gameplay, and we do like those, but we haven't played a lot of the modern ones.
Section 13. Clock in.
Anyway, apparently the AMV contest in Necron Summit is going to be on the outdoor stage.
Welcome, Bandits.
Cool, because that's like where the big
all
things
over the
are.
world. We are Bandit, a home security company.
This is an art.
And our new line of home defense products needs to be tested. So we're calling on you.
And we still get baited by the art style.
This
is kind of similar to expectations.
Your objective, try to loot all 10 treasures scattered in our prepared house and escape from the robotic hands of our trapper.
Okay, so this is like competitive Home Alone.
Yeah, there was a game for the Mega Drive called.
This little fella packs
What's it
all the
called?
skills to achieve our ultimate goal.
And there was a Mega Drive
Defend
game where you
homes
played
and
as a
their
poltergeist.
treasures against bandits
They
from
could,
all
like,
over the world.
infect different objects in a house to try and like get the people out of the house.
Ghostmaster.
No, that was a much later game, but yes, same concept.
I love Ghostmaster. Hey, absolute classic for me.
This is a Returnal sequel or DLC? That's what we saw the art style.
I'm thinking Destiny 2 right now for some reason.
Oh, yeah, it could be.
It looks a bit too high resolution for Destiny 2. I don't think the game looked that good. But maybe I just remember the game wrong.
Unleash your hyperpower.
Unleash your hyperpower.
That's a good concept.
Rip their cores out.
Yeah, I like that.
You know you want to.
In the name of duty, courage, and truth, I will protect the citizens.
It looks very like modern Doom.
Yeah, it feels very modern Doom.
Towards the unknown.
Not like from the style, just like Metal Eden.
Metal Eden. You like Doom 2016, so like, you know. That's not necessarily something.
Hello, Cybermyth combatants. Neonabyss 2 is a side-scrolling action roguelike game with a cyber-mythological theme. The sequel stays faithful to what the fans love about the first game, using the original infinite item stacking feature and chaotic combat, while introducing new mechanics, new content, and refinement to create an exhilarating experience. Finally, you can get hands-on with Neonabyss 2 yourself with our
This looks eclectic.
which is available right now. Don't forget to wishlist now.
Hey, welcome back.
It's the kind of game where I watch one gameplay video on YouTube on and then like, I'm good.
I love them.
There was no guide for what we had to do, no manual for leaving a world behind. But even we knew we couldn't take everything with us. I left behind my greatest creation, a guardian, a caretaker.
Wally!
Its hands shaped to nurture, its heart programmed to protect. It works tirelessly now, crafting vessels from the bones of a broken world, sending sparks of life into the void.
This is literally the premise of Wall-E. A robot left behind to clean up the world.
Yeah, but was Wall-E a first-person shooter?
They should have given Wall-E a gun.
Honestly, every kid's movie needs a gun.
Exactly. What do you mean kids movie? Every movie needs guns.
Yeah, but the rest already have guns.
That's true, that's true.
Very good, like very pretty graphics. That smoke looked really good.
The Last Caretaker is a survival game where you bring humanity back from the brink of extinction.
No pressure, I guess. It's coming
It's
soon.
Vector Man Wall-E.
Let's move on and introduce you all to Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days. It's a side-scrolling survival game set in a Texas city devastated by a zombie outbreak, plus an economic crisis and a scorching heat wave for good measure.
Now, stinky zombies I can handle, but
Are we,
hot weather,
so is
I'm
zombie
ready.
games
Absolutely.
ever gonna have like a hiatus? Let's say they can't come
Feels
back.
like a complete evergreen. I can't even remember a year without zombie games.
Yeah, it's like we're not saying they have to go away forever, but like, can we have like a few years without zombie games, maybe?
Or like a season. Like, can we like at least like 1 or 2 months without zombie game releases?
Yeah,
like,
we used to like zombie games, but like we haven't had a chance.
and they all have this. And they all basically have this Minecraft aspect of like, oh yeah, you do survival, you build a base, you craft stuff. Oh yeah, that's a fun trick. Name me a zombie game without crafting.
Dead Rising 1.
I wasn't sure about the weapons to do in the game. Don't you craft them?
No, only in 2 and 3.
Into the
Probably
Dead,
4.
Our Darkest Days launches into early access on
I forgot that you don't do that in Dead Rising 1.
Get excited, but please try to enjoy each game equally.
Well, if you're looking for something a little more cheery, then we've got you covered too. Locomoto is a cozy conductor simulator where you fix rusty trains and make hot cocoa for your furry friends.
I'm sorry.
As of last year, video game companies really like using the word cozy.
Welcome to the world of Locomoto,
Yeah.
where your story begins with a simple.
Well, the
rusty
current
train
seasonal
which will
thing
become
is
your
to
home.
say a game
You'll
is
take the
returned to
role as
form.
train conductor, keeping
That's
your
always.
train in tip-top shape. Learn how to drive it and embark
We
on
made
a
a
journey
comic
to help
about
your
that
hometown
on our
vampire
old
solve its
website we
environmental
could
struggles.
The worst
yes.
part about it is when they said like, Veilguard is returned to form. Avowed is a return to form. Assassin's Creed Shadows is a return to form. And I'm like,
To make sure they enjoy the ride.
are you implying the previous
Scour
games
the
were
world for
bad?
resources
So,
and
like-
craft unique
Like
wares
saying
of furniture
Avowed
to
is a
furnish your
return to form for a city, and it's like
Customize the
saying,
exterior and
unlike the
interior of your
game.
train to make
No,
it
no.
your own.
Okay, like that would be a take you would do,
There are many things
but
to
like
explore and
Avowed is
discover
finally a
in
good
Locomoto.
game after
Immersive
Skyrim was so lackluster compared to Oblivion. Like, but I don't think there's any other person besides you who would say something like that.
So like, we're thinking about something. We're thinking about
Please mind the gap, because Locomoto
we made a
is
return to form comic
Halloween
about
on April the 8th.
Sonic Heroes.
That was real
That game was
placeholder,
fairly
so
new.
Time for something gritty
I like
now.
I
how like Sega talked about it being a return to form. That's like over 20 years.
History thriller where you dive into the brains of your suspects as an agent of the Thought Bureau.
VG 24/7 gave Assassin's Creed Shadow 100 rating, and their review score says like, the game sure has problems.
Oh, we were talking about it yesterday actually.
Sorry.
Metacritic did if every Assassin's Creed game rated worst to best. Right?
Yeah.
The worst one was Assassin's Creed Unity. And they cite how it was full of game breaking and graphical bugs to the point of basically being unplayable.
Were they patched out fairly quick?
No, not quick. It took a long time, but like 71 is the review score.
Okay.
A barely playable game averages 71. That's the lowest.
Unravel the truth in Karma: The Dark
That's
World,
ridiculous.
which lands on PC and PS5 on March the 27th, which is exactly 1 week from now. Now, we all know you like watching trailers for games, but what about actually playing them too? Sound fun? Good. Because this next section focuses on indies with demos available on Steam, so you can check them all out right after the show.
Yeah, cool.
Welcome to Eclipsium, a psychological horror adventure that has you exploring a dreamscape.
This is your style.
Next up, we've got White Knuckle, a speed climbing game where you scale the guts of a
Climbing
sinister substructure.
How about Weenie Wise, a cooperative puzzle platformer starring magical school students?
Mushroom Hat.
Or Paper Sky, where you chart cell-shaded landscapes as a makeshift paper plane.
Pretty cool.
If you'd rather be a chaos gremlin, give Mother Machine a try. It's an action platformer where you chart quirky cave systems.
My girlfriend calls me a chaos gremlin. And finally, this is Artist Impact, a story-rich, turn-based RPG that blends pixel art with hand-drawn comic aesthetics. That was our ones to play montage. And the best way you can try those games out for yourself is by heading to our Future Game Show Steam page. Just search Future Game Show on Steam to get more info.
Yes, she did say that, Misan.
And maybe wishlist some of your favorites.
I know we harp on about wishlisting a lot, but it is an important visibility signal for games in development, and every little bit helps.
Indeed. We're switching back into trailer mode now with another world premiere.
Indeed.
This one's an exciting adaptation of a popular board game.
Popular board game. Oh, I think I know this one. Yep.
Oh yeah, Misan, Jennifer Inglis is dating Aliona thing. Yeah. Don't know her exact sexuality, don't need to know. Yeah.
Aliona Baranova. Frosthaven. Oh, I got the game wrong. Yeah, I'm down for Frosthaven.
That's right, Frosthaven. The board game is now Frosthaven, the video game, and it's coming to PC in 2025.
This next game fulfills a lifelong dream of
I was thinking Gloomhaven, but that's the other game of them.
In a world run by wolves. Let's dig into the delightfully edgy revenge story of Standalone.
Revenge story, huh? Maria, I promise you revenge.
Standalone is coming to Steam in summer 2025.
Sweet. Okay, let's keep it rolling with the latest trailer from Mecha Break, a lightning-fast armored brawler.
Wow, Oblivion looks different today.
We wish we were more interested in Mecha Break. Like, we love Mecha Break, but
I mean, I already have Gundam Breakers 4 and I don't play that game because reasons. It's so hard sometimes to find time to play games and you want to also play other games.
Yeah.
But yeah, between Armored Core 6 and Gundam Breaker 4, whenever I ever gonna play that, I'm not even playing Mass, and Mass Builder is incredible.
It's gotta be near
The real crime is that we never got another custom Robo game.
Oh yeah.
It does the Final Fantasy XIV thing where you can like, the cutscenes don't really change based on the input, but it gives it a lot of flavor based on how you reply to things.
Yeah.
It's...
Mecha Break is boosting its way into your rotation later this year. How are we looking, Jennifer?
Well, we're most of the way through the show now, Nolan North, but there's still a bunch of exciting games in the pipeline. Here's a double feature from our friends at Playdigious.
I saw a card game.
Yeah.
Not my music. Oh, this is Nine Kings? No, it's not. The people yearn for more inscription. Crown Gambit.
Fretless, The Wrath of Riften, and Crown Gambit are both coming to PC in 2025.
All right, Nolan North. I think it's safe to say we've covered a ton of games today, but what's one more world premiere between friends?
One more?
I'm not complaining. Let's check it out.
Now this has to be Oblivion, right? Man, Oblivion looks different. This might be controversial, but there's too many city builders. The problem is these games take a lot of time and commitment if you want to really play them. And because there's like 50 each year, I never get to play all the cool ones.
No Oblivion.
Damn, you must look really stupid right now.
No Jurassic World Evolution.
Well, we got two other dino games who look really cool, so...
Just like... Wait, what did Remedy show? Remedy announced they were gonna be doing something.
Is this bait? Are we not gonna throw something else on here?
Rave, Kingdom on the Distant Shores is a city builder set in a fox-filled fantasy land, which is coming in 2026.
We've got something slightly less adorable for up next, but for good reason. Our final ones to watch, Deep Dive tackles the next spine-chilling game from Tarsier Studios, the minds behind Little Nightmares.
Prepare yourself, because it's time for a closer look at the claustrophobic world of Reanimal.
Yeah, we saw this one before.
Yeah. Did you say it was this was the last one? We're very confused.
Reanimal is a co-op horror adventure where you play two siblings.
Honestly, I'm confused by the way the show works too. They were saying like, what's one more as if it's the last one, and they made it. Oh yeah, here's another one to watch.
That lovely place has turned really quite nasty, and so your job as these two players is to go and rescue.
Horror games might have been the most consistent factor.
Nasty place. The island itself,
yeah,
this inciting incident, has been fractured, and so it's in 3 large parts and a bunch of smaller bits. Each of your friends can be found.
I'm not usually one for horror games.
It's a very simple tale of find yourself in hell, go through a really scary place.
The main thing for me is like in a game like say Phasmophobia.
We really love seeing
I see people who just are daunted by the prospect of going into a dark room, and me, I'm like, okay.
We definitely give
So there's nothing in here except for like a thing that just randomly kills you sometimes.
A bit back so you can kind of meet in the middle and see what people make of what you've given them and all that.
It's definitely a co-op game. You're together solving various like little, maybe puzzles is almost too much of a word there, but you're overcoming different obstacles in the world and survive various things we pitch against you together, right? So it's about two players.
I just can't get scared by a game because I'm like, this is a game. This isn't scary.
I had that kind of attachment from.
Yeah. Like, with some horror games it still works, like for example Resident Evil. Resident Evil is not entirely about, oh, this is scary. It's also like, here, there's a monster, shoot it in the face with a shotgun. I can dig that. I can get behind that. No, I'm not really much of a shooter player, but I can, like, watching you play the game, that was fun.
Same experience because this camera is always the same, right? We don't have split screen. In online co-op, you don't follow your character and the other one is
the other is also just like when you use like the horror aesthetic and you can play like weird, gross monster things. That I would also dig, but there isn't really a lot of games that let you do that.
And I feel like this camera is kind of essential to pulling that off.
People have played our previous games together anyway, whether they was co-op or not. That made that decision feel.
Honestly, why aren't there more games like this? Let me play the faceless horror beyond your comprehension.
You know,
whenever we put something in the game, we are.
I want to be the weird zombie that rides a tricycle down the street like that thing I just there.
To give you the same thing over and over and over and just work based on a recipe, but instead we're really questioning ourselves: is this unique within the game, right? I'm not saying unique across all games, but trying to give the player something fresh within the experience that we're crafting, and then hopefully that leads to something that people actually enjoy. Hope you enjoyed that behind the scenes look at Reanimal. Wishes us
well, if it's 90 minutes, there's more time for like 1 or 2 games,
Reanimal
maybe.
They said it was last PlayStation and Xbox, so get that thing on your wish list. Now, what have we got next for the good people, Jennifer?
Okay, Nolan. So it's no secret here that at the Future Games Show, we're huge fans of Remedy Entertainment and their
Best Remedy.
Curiously entangled universe of games such as Control and Alan Wake.
And last year, the studio revealed a spin-off to Control called FBC Firebreak, a session-based co-op shooter where you tackle anomaly-busting jobs in the non-Euclidean confines of the oldest house.
If you've been anticipating this one, so have we. And good news, we're delighted to share the first gameplay trailer for FBC Firebreak, which will give you a taste of what to expect when the game...
You're obligated to play this, right?
Let's take a look.
This is the last one we're gonna need the other red. Leaving very early in the morning.
We've had reports of rogue sticky notes replicating across this sector.
Yeah, this game's probably gonna run.
If you don't cut back their numbers, this whole place will be yellow by morning. crisis ain't over. Now get through the containment door to the next zone.
I like the sticky notes.
Yeah.
Safe room dead ahead. Might contain something useful, but it'll probably attract a lot of... Oh, you already opened it. Never mind. You sure kicked the nest. There's hiss all over you.
Stand back! Piggy's coming out!
I'm paper. You gotta shoot him off me.
I wonder if this can happen to you in multiplayer, and then you turn into a monster and you have to kill your full players. That'd be funny. You can't play this online, of course, if they let that, because then people will grief the shit out of you, but with friends, this could be fun.
Yeah, this is cool.
Alright, crew. Time to clean house.
I don't expect the showcase to go much longer. I best they're gonna be like...
That was FBC Firebreak, which is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in summer 2025. Now, you can find even more exclusive info on FBC Firebreak by heading to GamesRadar.com after the show. And I hate to say it, Jennifer, but is it time for our final?
Okay, this is the final one.
I think it might be. But thankfully, our buddies at Bloober Team are sending us off with a developer diary for Kronos, The New Dawn, a survival horror game
Team.
where
So,
you scour the future.
we don't care about that. Thank you so much for watching. This.
Alright. Kronos, it's a sci-fi survival horror, and in a way, a dream come true for us to make.
One, Fade Leaf,
The world
Garden,
of Kronos is like alternative history when the world ends in Hades by the apocalyptic event that we call the Change.
In Kronos, you play as a traveler, and the travelers, because there's more of them, are being sent to the ruins of human civilization to search for the time rifts and jump back in time to extract people who didn't survive the apocalypse.
Travelers are the only ones
Look forward
that
to
can
OnlyFox
survive
streaming
encounters
stuff
with
whenever
monsters.
turn back over away. We have no idea what they're gonna stream, but that should
We are calling them
Alright,
orphans,
and then
what was left
guess
from
I have to
humanity.
play the
be honest, we
stupid
can't
game
wait
you
to show
showed me
you more
earlier.
about
No.
our game. We can confirm that some
I already
things
forgot
about
what
the
its name
gameplay
was, the one they
soon.
showed after the
stay tuned.
vehicle game. What they called it. It's like the
Kronos, The New
weird
Dawn is coming to
clown
PC,
zombie
PlayStation, and
party
Xbox later this
platformer
year.
shit
You
thing.
can see more of it during our official post-show, FGS
Yeah.
Live from GDC, which airs directly after
All
the
right,
spring.
well,
Have to.
That's right.
Well,
For more
thanks for
exclusive
watching,
info on Bloober,
and
you just need to
we'll
stay
see
tuned to
you
the platform
after we
you're
come back
watching
from our
right
little
now.
break.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
now, Jennifer, despite what
Bye.
you said about that being the final trailer, the teleprompter,
Auto key.
same thing, is still rolling for some reason.
Ah, yeah, I see. That must have been the tadpole talking.
The what now?
There's not enough time to unpack that. But it does mean we have one more thing.
Oh.
No time to dally, though. Prepare for pain.
What?
Yes.
This seriously just do one more thing again. Blood. Where's Painkiller, like?
Bam! Saber Interactive is bringing Painkiller back from the dead, and the remake is coming soon to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. But with that, we really are out of time. The show is officially over. Jennifer English, it's been so much fun.
Nolan North, I think we smashed it.
Yes.
That was a lot to get through, but we hope you've all had fun watching this year's Spring Showcase. Thank you so much for joining us, but you should absolutely stick around as FGS Live from GDC starts immediately after this, with more deep dives, trailers, and exclusive world premieres. Don't miss it.
And before we head out, we'd also like to extend an enormous stream of thank yous to the people behind the scenes who made this broadcast possible, including the developers that poured their time and hearts into making the trailers we aired today. Show them some love by wishlisting and following their games.
Don't forget you can head to the Future Games Show Steam page to see everything we've covered and follow up on your favorite projects. There'll also be videos and articles with extra details landing on GamesRadar.com and FGS YouTube channel right after the show.
I'm Jennifer English.
And I'm Nolan North.
And this has been the Future Game Show Spring Showcase 2025. Smashed it.